We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's a big one for the Chargers. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30. And the Chargers first down.
On play action, it's Herbert. Moving to his left. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. You talk about getting away with one. Rolling left, and he throws all the way across the field. Greg, that could have gone the other way. Instead, it's a touchdown for the offense. Wow.
I'm not sure if I want to call that confidence or recklessness, Mike. I think it was kind of on the border, but tell you what, when that ball was secured by his guy and that sideline erupted, it worked out this time. I just don't think you want to make a living in this league making those kind of throws.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, I said. Ready. Bombers. Go.
A first down throw for Nix. Pass caught left side by Fant. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 18 on the gain again. And another first down. On first down, here's Nix to throw. There's the big tight end pass. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden, the second. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now a play fake. Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And the Broncos will take over at their own 15.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, run!
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Pass is caught. It's DeAndre Lambert-Smith. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will go all the way. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He'll take it at the 12. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Almost set!
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Second and 11.
Joe. Almost set! Catching. Bombers.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Hit as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Almost set! Joe.
Here's Nix to throw. Out to his right. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
And they knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first down.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Nix. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. I'm going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They motion a receiver right. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he will score. DeAndre Lambert Smith. Touchdown, L.A. Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will even the score. It's now 21-all.
The kickoff for the Chargers.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 8.
Tuli Tuipulotu in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. On the give, it's Harvey. Room at the 30, up the sideline, past midfield, down the sideline to the 20, and they won't catch him. He'll go all the way, 84 yards, touchdown Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So
now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
3rd and 7. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Hey, Ram. 59.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Escaping to his left. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Open man down the field is Turpin. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Chargers 21.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, run!
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
35-yard line.
On the handoff, Hampton heading right. Finding room across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's
A gain there of 27 yards.
Chargers first down.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits him. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
They try the right side now with Hampton. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TD.
Makes the score Broncos 35, Chargers 28. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Away, hold on, shut. Ready, bombers. Away. Go.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Captain. Hold on, shut. Ready. Away. Bombers.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. The second down throw is incomplete.
Intended for number 82.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on the punt for Denver, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Lambert Smith to return it. Oh, yeah. And they'll fight him to put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, run.
They'll go with Hampton. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. His kick is good. And the Chargers will cut the lead down to 4. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's Hampton. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll go again with Hampton, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On third down, here's Hampton. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chain.
The Chargers first down. A gain of a yard. And the Chargers first down.
That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 46, here's second and 3. On play action, now Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Motion man is Johnston. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to throw is Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to do. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get this out to the right flat. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Here's a design run. And he will have a Broncos first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's good for Broncos.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Give, and here comes Hampton. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Going a yard at most. And Zach Allen there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his Chargers. That's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Penalty yardage moves them closer for this 3rd down attempt. It is 3rd and 4. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. putting the tight end in motion. They do go for it. It's Herbert. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. Now Herbert again. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone yet again. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, L.A. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
Makes the score Chargers 45, Broncos 35. Cameron Dicker to
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down throw for Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Set to go now on first and 10.
Bombers.
They'll throw. It's Nix. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready? Olay!
Nix from the gun on third down. He'll air it out down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Ready? Get it! Captain. Bombers. Olay! Up, Joe.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Trying the left side, here's Hampton. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
That's the score. Chargers 52. Broncos 35. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Away, away, away! Away, away! Oh, my son! Captain, ready! Right, bombers, bombers, bombers! Away, away, away! Away, away! Joe.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Captain. Bombers, bombers, bombers! Away, away, away!
2nd down. Nix. Forced out left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Ready! Away, away, away! Away, away!
Throwing. Nix. Flush to his right. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Ready! Bombers, bombers, bombers!
Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Oh, my son! Joe, ready! Away, away, away! Away!
Throwing is Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is forces an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ball 11. Bombers, Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
Crowd right. Wide end.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He'll buy time left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, Hampton.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Here's a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Another run here with Hampton. And he's going to be close to the first down. Working just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And They came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
First down and more inside the 20. And he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Dicker, good with the extra point. Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Nick now on 1st and 10. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bombers. Away. Joe.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
On second down, it's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Bombers. Away. Joe.
Back to throw is Nix. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Captain, ready. Bombers.
To throw is Nix. That's caught by Harvey.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. The Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 45.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away. Past midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Captain trying to work inside. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 50-yard line.
A run. This is Hampton. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one.